Assalamualaikum. My name is NUR'AIN SYAFIQAH binti BIBIT and my group members is NUREEN IZZATIE binti RASIMI, NURUL SYAFIQAH binti Muhammad and SITI SHAKIRAH binti SHAHPRI. And we are from class A4CS1105A and our system is E-MART. And the objective of our system is to create a website that help the citizen to fulfill their daily needs while everyone is staying at home during this pandemic. To develop a website that can deliver some help to the society to buy groceries, especially for those who are not able to go out alone, to avoid possibility of being infected by the virus as everyone stay at home and do online shopping. And lastly, to create a system that will help all the people to reduce to be direct contact with others as the system provide delivery service. So, the first thing we have to create a page for dbconnect.php. It's a page where systems are connected to database. So what we need to do in that page is we declare a variable for host, name, username, and password. So for my system, database host is localhost, database name is SAEMART2, database username is root, and database password is nothing. So to connect with the database, we have to use MySQLi connect and put all the variable in the parameter. So for our system SAEMART, I will start explain a little bit about the coding. And the first page is index.php, which consists of navigation bar, some sidebar for category of the products, and then some product to be displayed, and the footer. And at the footer, we have about us and user feedback. So this is the coding for about us that explain about SAEMART, that stand for Sahlan Alai, which come from Arabic phrase mean is everything for you. And there is some our team member details and the footer. And then this is for the user feedback, where customer can give their feedback to us. And next is the category page. From the sidebar class, we have category for product, which is category 1 to category 7. For dried stock, drink and beverage, food seasonings and spice, sauce and dressing, instant food, egg and dairy creams. So for each category page, it will consist of the PHP, of course, and then we will select all from product where P cat ID, which is category ID is 1, because this is the page for category 1, and we will do some SQL query and fetch array to get the product code. And using while, we will look the product details and add to cart button. And also we provide a text field for quantity, which is when the user want to add the product to the cart, they can change the value of the quantity and click the add to cart button. And the coding all the same for every category except for the SQL. For each category, we change the ID based on the category. So this is for category 4, which is sauce and dressing, and the category ID is 4. And it all same for the 7 category. So for the user, for the first time user, they will have to register, and for the already registered user, they just need to log in. So I will show you the coding for user registration. So in user registration, we have a form registration that consists of customer username, customer first name, customer last name, customer address, customer phone number, customer email, and customer password. And then we have submit button and reset button. And there is some notice if they already have account, they just need to log in. So after the customer click the submit button, it will go to this page that consists of include once dbconnect.php that connect to the database, and then we will retrieve value from the previous page for using post method. And then we retrieve the C username, CF name, CL name, C add, C email, CHP, C password, and then we will insert the data into the database using SQL. And the command is insert into customer username, customer add name. So here all the attribute in the table at the database, and then values that we receive from the form and that we declare here. And then we run the query. And if the query is successfully run, it will show message registration success and a link provide to log in. If not, a message will show database not found. So next is coding for user login. So this is the form for user login, which consists of customer username, customer password, login button, and reset button. And if the customer not yet register, we provide a link for them to register first before login. And if the customer click the login button, and then it will go to this page, which is PHP page for login that have include dbconnect.php, which is a command for connect to the database. Then we will use the same method as the staff. We receive the data from the form, and then we select all from customer table at the database to see if the data in the database and the input data are matched or not. If the result match with the username and the password, then it will go to homepage.php. If not, an error message will shown. So this is the homepage for customer, which include dbconnect.php and session start. And here just to verify whether the session function or not. And here is the navigation bar that consists of homepage, my purchase, user update profile, my cart, and logout. So for logout, we use session destroy, which is to destroy the session that we receive from user login page. And then at homepage, we show some product, for example, value for money and popular products. And this is the footer that have the copyright, the logo, our address, and about us and user feedback link. So next is user update profile. So for user update profile, it's all the same with the previous page. We have to connect with the database and put the session start to make sure the session function. And then we select from customer, where customer equal to customer username. So this is the part for so this is the page for customer update their profile. At first, it will show form, which consists of their username, customer first name, last name, address, phone number, email, password, and then we have button. And after we click the button, it will go to this PHP part, which is it will receive get using get customer username, and then we have post, customer username post, customer first name, customer last name, customer password, address, email, and phone number. And here is the query for update, which is update customer set customer username equals to username, which is the variable that we declared just now, where customer username equal to customer username. So we use where to make sure that we update at the correct attribute in the database. And if the profile updated successfully, a message will come out and back to the user login. Else, an alert says profile update failed. So next is for the add to cart function. First, at the category page, we have button add to cart, and if we click this button, it will go to my cart pro.php, which is here. So in this page, have some PHP, and then some SQL to select the customer details. So since we pass customer username using the session, and for cart we use customer ID. So we need to select from customer table to take the customer ID. And then this is where we receive the data from the category page, which is when we click the add to cart button and we declare the variables equals to post hidden name, hidden price, quantity, and the total is for the quantity times the price per unit. So after that, we do some SQL, insert into cart, and the values with the variable that we declare. And then we run. And at the below, we will display the product details that we have add to cart just now. And then we also have remove button to remove the product from the cart. So if we click the remove button, it will go to this page, which is have some query for delete from cart where pcode equals to delete ID. The pcode we receive from the mycartpro2.php page. And then after that, we go to the mycart.php. So in this page, we will see all the product that we have add to cart again, and the total price, the overall total of the price, the overall total cut. So next is mycart.php. In this page, we can see all the total and all the product we have add to the cart, and then have some, and then we have a link to pay. This is user payment. And then in the user payment page, we have a form for the user to fill to confirm the payment, which is consists of the name, enter receiver address, phone number, Visa or MasterCard, and enter credit card number, enter expiry month, and the card detail, and then submit button. and then the orders will insert into the invoice, which will be used for customer to see their purchase history, and for the staff it will use to calculate the sales and to see the customer orders. So for invoice, we have customer ID, total price, invoice date, and invoice status. So after that, after successfully make the payment, customer can see their purchases at mypurchase.php page. And at this page, it will show that all of their purchases history with the status, which is complete or pending. Which is in the table we have date, invoice number, customer ID, total, and status. And this page will run some SQL to show the data. And that's all for the customer. And I will show you the demo for customer page. So this is customer registration page. First, we have to enter the username we want to use. And fill the form. And the password, just for 8 character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We click sign up, and then registration success, and we click login, and we log in using the username that we filled just now and the password. And click login page, and here we have hello, I am Golek, welcome to SA E-MART. So this is the home page for customer, which they can click for the categories, all the categories. So this is the 7 categories that the system have: dried stock, then we have drink and beverage, food seasoning, sugar, salt. Then we have sauce and dressing for sauces and ketchup. And then instant food, the instant noodles, mushroom soup, and then we have eggs, and then lastly we have dairy and creams. And if we want to buy the product, we just need to enter the quantity that we want. For example, I want to buy 2 bottles of live chili sauce, and just click add to cart. And after we click add to cart, it will go here, shows the product that we just click add to cart just now. And then we can click continue shopping to shopping more product. And I want to buy some Milo Nutri. I want 5 bottles. And here the price to 2 ringgit 19 cents times the 5, and we get the total 10.65 ringgit. Then we continue shopping. Let's buy some cooking oil. Continue shopping again. And then we can add to cart. And then this is all the product that you have input into the cart, and click my cart. And here it's shown the total of the product that in the cart. And then we click pay, and we just need to fill the payment form. And then credit card type, MasterCard. And then just fill the form. And then we have closing 23 save. And then click submit. Payment successful. And then we can see our purchase history, which is just now we have purchased one time, which is the total if is 59 ringgit 55 cent, and the status is pending. And if the status is complete, we can check again by login in the page. We can click about us to see the details about SA E-MART. So here there is some explanation, and then the team members detail and pictures. And when we go click to feedback, we can enter our email and write message to them. Submit. We have submit the feedback. Thank you. And then customer can log out. And back to the index page. So this is our coding for staff login page. So this is just the same with the customer. And for navigation bar, it's different for customer and staff. For staff, we have homepage, staff order, staff product, and staff total, and logout button. And this is staff login form, which consists of staff ID, staff password, and submit button. And after they click to submit button, it will go to this page, which is staff login. So this page have PHP coding. First, it will receive the staff ID and staff password, and then it will check whether the result match the username and password in the database or not. If the result match, a session will start and it will go to homepage2.php, or else an alert will come out with your username or password is invalid. Click OK to try again, and it will be back to staff login page. So next is staff homepage. So this is the part of the PHP, and at the homepage will show the staff flip card with name and email. So next, in staff we have staff order, which is the list of the order from customer and the status. So in this page, staff can update the order status or delete the complete status. So my function is to search the order. And this is the text field for the staff to search the order status. And starting from here, the form will show the order status, which is consists of invoice number, date, total, status, and we have call spans for update, which is for update status and delete the status. If the staff click the update status, it will go to this page, which is will run some SQL to update the status. So here is the SQL update invoice, set invoice status equal to update val, which is update val is complete where invoice number equal to update order, and it will go back to the previous page. And if the staff click the delete link, then it will run some SQL for delete from invoice, where invoice num equal to delete ID that we received from the staff order page, and it will go back to the staff order page. And then we have staff product. So in this page, staff can add their new product, and staff can see all the list of the product, and delete the product. So this is the PHP part, which is at first we will select all from product to use it to list out the product. And also this page have search function, which is my function, and this is the text field for the search. And starting from here, it will show the product details such as product code, product name, product category, product price, product quantity. And then have delete button to delete the product if the product is not available. And then if the staff click add product button, it will go to this page. So this is the page to add the product, and this is the form for staff to fill, which is have input text for product name, input text for product code, and also have drop list to choose the category of the product. And then we have input text for product quantity, input text for product price, product weight, and product photo. So, and here we have submit button and reset button, and also back if the staff doesn't want to add some product. So here is part when the system receive the data from the form above, and run the SQL insert into product with values to insert into the database. And if the SQL query is run successfully, the alert will come out with edit successfully, and it will be back to the staff product page, or else alert for failed will come out. And lastly, for staff page, we have a total sales for staff to see, which is consists of date, invoice number, status, and payment. And here is the SQL to receive the data from the database, and then we will show it to using the table, and then at the below we will calculate the total sales. So that's all the coding for the staff. We will show you a demo. Lagi sekali. So this is staff login page, which is staff have to enter their ID number and the password. If staff enter wrong password, an alert will come out and say your username or password is invalid. Click OK to try again. And they have to try it again with the valid password. So after the staff login, it will show the flip card, which is the staff picture and name and email. So in the staff page, we have order status, So this is page for order status. Order status is where all the order from customer shown here in the table with the status complete or pending. And if the status is complete, then staff can delete the record, and if the status is pending, staff can update the status to complete. Staff also can search the invoice number. Here, it will show here. And next is product page. Product page is where staff can see all the product list from all the categories, and to search by the categories, staff can enter the product code. So for example here, we have staff can enter 40, and it will display only the sauce and dressing product category. So this is all the product for sauce and dressing category. This is for food seasoning. And then here we have, and then here we have, so if the product quantity is low or is not available anymore, staff can delete the product. And then staff can add product by click the add product, and this form will came out, which is staff have to fill out the form. Dairy and creams, product price, wait, image. So the new product code is 719, and Milo 2 kg. So add product, and localhost says added successfully. And when we back is total sales. Total sales will only calculate the completed status order. So the total sales of the month is 506.36. And then staff can log out from the page and back to the index.php page.